What's up Multiverse, Dr. Dave here, welcome to the Geek Lounge. On today's video we are going to be previewing this weekend's Comic Con Liverpool. Just very quickly before we get started, I did want to say for any Funko Pop hunters attending Comic Con Liverpool this weekend, if you head over to the Persona Toys booth, which I believe will be located in the red venue, and mention to them that Geek Lounge sent you, they will give you a discount on any Funko Pop purchases you make. Oh, and if anyone watching does see me at the con, please do say hello. I always find it really cool, still somewhat surreal, but really cool to meet people who watch the channel. So the event takes place this Saturday and Sunday from Exhibition Centre Liverpool. 40,000+ will be in attendance. It's going to be a busy one for sure. If you still haven't got your tickets, I'm afraid Saturday and weekend tickets are fully sold out, but there are still a very limited number of Sunday tickets available. With regards to entry to the con, if you do follow the guidance on the website, guys, it recommends arriving 15 minutes before your ticket entries. So for the priority 9 AM entries, that would be 8:45, and 11 general entries, that would be 10:45. But you will be queuing for a while to get in. At least that is my experience of Comic Con Liverpool last year on the Saturday. Sunday was fine, but for Saturday I would say I wasn't in the venue until about 9:45, and I started queuing at around 8:20, 8:30, and there were literally thousands of people ahead of us. And so fingers crossed they can move us on a lot quicker this year. If you guys didn't know, Comic Con Liverpool is actually Monopoly Events' flagship con. They actually have it twice a year. There was one back in April. I didn't actually attend that, so I don't know how it was, but I don't know if you guys have seen the weather forecast for this weekend. The Saturday in particular is cold and wet, so like I say, I hope they can move us along quicker. Make sure you also bring an umbrella. Onto the guest list then, guys. Monopoly events normally come through with an impressive guest list, and I feel for this weekend's event they really hit it out of the park. Headlining the event, or should we say co-headlining the event, to be fair to the other guests, is Helena Bonham Carter at her first ever comic convention. She is virtually sold out though, guys, with just Sunday photo ops available. Oh, and if you guys are intending to purchase any autographs or photo ops, make sure to get these pre-ordered on the site by tomorrow. They normally close off around 7 PM the night before the con, because you will pay more if purchasing on the day. So the other co-headlining guest is Jensen Ackles of Supernatural and The Boys fame, and maybe future Batman. Let's see. He has unfortunately been sold out for some time though. I kind of wish I had purchased his auto a while back. As you know, I like to get Funko Pop signed, but I wasn't sure the Soldier Boy pop was going to release in time, and then it dropped like 5 or 6 weeks ago now. But hopefully he'll come back another time. He is also joined by fellow Supernatural castmates Misha Collins, Mark Shepard, Ruth Connell, Samantha Smith, and DJ Quells, who all still have some auto and photo op tickets available. They have also sent out emails to anyone who has bought ops for Helena, Jensen, and Misha to book a specific time slot. Now, I did this for a couple of guests at Liverpool last year, and I have to say it didn't really work out at all. Nobody was managing the queues, and it was actually quite frustrating. And I really do hope they have got better at it, otherwise you could be stuck potentially queuing for hours for these busy guests, though all three are in separate rooms as opposed to being on the standard show floors. So fingers crossed they have got better at it, and suffice to say, make sure you book your time slots ASAP if you haven't already. The only other guest to be fully sold out at this time, guys, is Simon Pegg. He is only there for the Saturday, so of course had a more limited schedule than everyone else. He is joined by best bud Nick Frost, and their dual photo op is also sold out, but single tickets for Nick still remain. Vampire Diaries and cast members seem to be a favourite of Monopoly as well as Congos, and a few of the cast are attending, including Joseph Morgan and Persia White, who are both Sunday only, guys. They have tickets available still for autos and photo ops, but their schedules will of course be more limited, being there for just the one day. They are also joined by Kat Graham and Danielle Campbell. Another really cool guest announced was Bella Ramsey from Game of Thrones, and of course the recently released and very successful TV adaptation of The Last of Us. She is there both days, but only until 1:30 PM on the Sunday, so make sure you guys plan around that. She is also joined by fellow Last of Us castmate Gabrielle Luna. A few Wednesday cast members are also in attendance, led by the towering Gwendolyn Christie, and she is flanked by both Georgie Farmer and Jamie McShane. For anyone still wondering, because I still see messages going around about it, Perry Hines White will not be in attendance. It was confirmed ages ago he would not be attending. Alexander Ludwig from Vikings will be in attendance. I'm so annoyed that we never got a Beyond Funko Pop. Maybe one day, but I've nearly got a full signed Vikings collection, so it could have gone nicely with those. Stranger things will be going on in Liverpool this weekend, guys, as Natalia Dyer, Charlie Heaton, Eduardo Franco, and Gabriella Pizzolo are all in attendance. Auto and photo ops are still available for all of them, including the dual ops, but do note Charlie is like Bella Ramsey. He'll be there all day Saturday, but only until 1:30 PM on the Sunday, so make sure you plan accordingly. A couple of living legends will descend on Liverpool too, as Michael Ironside comes along with his plethora of credits, and joining him is the one and only Warwick Davis, who also brings along his daughter Annabelle and son Harrison. I've said it before, Sons of Anarchy is one of my favourite TV shows of all time, and we have David LaBrava, who played Happy, coming along. Sadly, they never made Funko Pops of his or many of the characters of Sam Crow, which absolutely sucks. Come on, Funko, sort it out. One of the earliest guests to be announced, guys, was Shameik Moore, the voice of Miles Morales in the incredibly popular and awesome Spider-Verse movies. He still has tickets available, just make sure if you're getting an auto, you pick the correct category, as he charges more for Funkos, figures, posters, and sneakers, all at varying rates. We've only got 2 Walking Dead actors this year, guys. Tom Payne, who played Jesus, will be in attendance, along with Cooper Andrews, who played the lovable Jerry. Like some of the others I've mentioned, why is there not a Jerry Funko Pop? Come on, Funko. Rounding out the rest of the guests then, guys, we have Princess Bride actor Carrie Yules, WWE Hall of Famer Mick Foley, the OG Pink Power Ranger Amy Jo Johnson, Constantine himself Matt Ryan, Robin Hood from Once Upon a Time Sean Maguire, and Rocky Horror Picture Show Australian actress Nell Campbell. And you probably would have seen the social media messages for the past weeks and months, guys, but Jamila Jamil, Ragnar Ragnars, Barry Boswick, and Patricia Quinn all had to sadly cancel their appearances. And there was also one last minute cancellation yesterday, which was Theo Rossi. He did send a nice message on social media apologising to everyone, citing scheduling and travelling issues, and that he promises to return to Liverpool soon. I believe they are already working on a reschedule for him, so you might be given the option of a refund or ticket exchange over the next few days. If not, they'll just refund automatically. Fingers crossed we don't get any more last minute cancellations. So a whopping 37 guests attending, guys, some incredible inclusions. I will actually be getting 10 Funko Pops signed at the event, and we'll be doing a haul video coming on Monday, so make sure you stay tuned for it. All of the photo op schedules, as well as the individual schedules for Helena, Jensen and Misha, are now up, along with the panel schedules too. Far too much to go into detail on all of these, but these schedules are available on the Comic Con Liverpool website, guys, which I will link to in the description below. Also up is the event map showing the 2 venues and where the guests as well as other attractions are situated. Be sure to check that out to plan ahead. No vendor or trader information yet, but those may be available in the programs they sell on the day. One thing to be mindful for on your interactions with the guests, guys, is that the SAG After Strike is still ongoing. This means the guests are going to be limited in what they can and can't say, and this is both in your personal interactions at the table as well as in the panels. I know Monopoly staff moderate the panels in terms of Q&As, and having attended Comic Con Manchester earlier this year, which actually happened just 2 weeks after the strike was announced, a lot of guests still spoke about things or did it in a creative way. Therefore, don't be upset or offended if a guest can't answer your question or can't answer it in a specific way. Just make sure to enjoy your interaction with them. As with every Monopoly event, guys, there will be free photo opportunities at the prop and set builds. For this year, we have Boba Fett's throne room, the Death Star wall, Jabba the Hutt, Ed's shed from Shaun of the Dead, the Hot Fuzz police car, Kit from Knight Rider, and the Hobbit hole, just to name a few. Always very cool for some free photo ops. And on top of that, guys, will be all the traders and vendors peddling their wares and such, all the artists in Artist Alley with their awesome artwork, cosplayers flaunting their unbelievable designs, there's an after party, and so much more with 40,000+ strong. As I said before, I cannot wait. We've just got 2 days to go. And that was just a small preview of everything coming your way at Comic Con Liverpool this weekend, guys. I hope this video was both enjoyable and informative for you guys. If so, make sure to give us a thumbs up. Make sure you also subscribe and enable those notifications for weekly UK Comic Con news updates, as well as unboxings of all things Funko, Lego, statues, figures, and TCGs. Otherwise, guys, I really appreciate you watching today's video, and I guess we'll see you at Comic Con Liverpool. Peace out, nerds!